Okay, so very good afternoon to everyone. So let us start the class of advanced survey, and I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So here is the subject advanced survey, and if I open the syllabus of the subject, that is advanced survey. Okay, I think Rajdeep also joined. So good afternoon, Rajdeep, as well. So we are going to start the new subject, that is Devolina also joined. Great. So we are going to start the very interesting subject, that is the advanced survey, and which is also, you can say, the recent engineering, also the scientific field which you are currently working on. In this subject, you are going to learn these things. What are the things? These are the recent techniques what we are using right now. Now, the first unit, you can see, this is the electronic distance measurement, the EDM, which is also written over here. EDM is basically a device which is used to determine the length. Okay. Now, previously, can anyone tell me uh, which kind of the material or the instrument we have used to determine the length in previous survey subject? To determine the length, what tools or what material we have used to determine a length? Can anyone tell me?
A chain.
Chain, chain or tape, right? Now,
Yes,
right now, we have done that subject, and now we have reached to the advanced level. So here we are able to learn some digital instruments which we also have in our college as well, and the price of that single instrument is around 4 to 5 lakhs, and we have that in our college. You have seen the stadium in front of our college, right? So actually, when I joined the college in 2017, that it was actually in construction stage, and then in our lab, what the instrument we have, that is called the total station. That total station is used to make that total stadium. That total station, what you are going to practice if the condition, like if we have some time to go in the college and have some practice, I will definitely show you that same instrument. Now, this is the EDM. Basically, using this EDM, we can we can determine the length. We can determine the length. Okay, I'll show you the images and whatever everything. Now coming to the topic, I'm just going to give you a brief introduction of each and every topic what you are going to learn about in this subject, and then I will come one by one topic. No, okay. So second one is the theodolite survey. So today we are going to start this thing. Why I have chosen this? Because you can see, it this subject have the maximum marks, 18 marks, and this is the very easy subject, and you are getting the higher marks. So that is why first I will complete this one, then I will go to this one, 18 and 10. That means in decremental order, not in incremental order. So first I will complete this one, and then later we will see. First complete this one. Okay. Now what we have in this theodolite survey? Theodolite basically an instrument name. By using this, we can measurement the angular. We can the angular distance we can measure. That means the angle value we can measure. The angular measurement can be determined using this instrument, that is theodolite. And now you may ask me, sir, we have also used another tool to determine an angle. Can anyone tell me which tool we have used in the previous semester? Which tool we have used to determine the angle in previous semester? Anyone? Hello? আমরা আগের সেমিস্টারে অ্যাঙ্গেল মেজার করার জন্য কি ইউজ করেছিলাম? মনে আছে না, ভুলে গেছিস? হ্যালো, এম আই অডিবল? হ্যালো?
স্যার ভুলে গেছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানে কিছু একটা রেসপন্স, আমি হচ্ছে একাই বকে যাচ্ছি। লুক, compass, it is very simple. Compass, you have used the compass, very simple. I already like explained there are different types of compass, there are different types of bearing, the whole circle bearing, the reduced bearing. One second, it is hanged, I think, the machine. Yes, I have told you what is the value, what is bearing, what is whole circle bearing, what is the reduced bearing. This is north, south, and east, west. And in whole circle bearing, we have here 0 degree, here we have 90 degree, here we have 180 degree, and here we have 270 degree. And in case of reduced bearing system, we either need to consider from the north. For this line, the bearing will be, if it is theta, then it will be north, theta, east. This will be the quadrant value or the reduced bearing of this line. Maybe it is AB. So this is the reduced bearing system, and if this is in whole circle bearing system, it is very simple. If the angle is theta, suppose theta equals to 90 degree, then the whole circle bearing will be only 90 degree. Right? Have you remembered this thing in compass survey?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the question is the accuracy. Previously, we can determine the value maximum up to the minimum value is 20 minutes. We can write like 45 minute, 45 degree, 20 minute, or 49 degree, 40 minute. Like the least count, the least count, that means the minimum value that we can measure, that is 20 minute. Okay, remember, the minimum value that we can measure using a compass is around 20 minutes, depending on the type of compass. Now, in case of the theodolite, what happened in case of the theodolite? What is the advanced thing in this theodolite? Actually, in theodolite, we can measure the angle at an accuracy level up to 20 seconds. Remember, in 1 degree, suppose this is 0, this is 1 degree. If we make two divisions, then each will become 20 minutes. Remember, each will become 20 minutes. Now in every 1 minute, we have lots of minutes over here. Now in every 1 minute, we have 60 seconds. Now if we divide further this 1 minute, if we divide further into 3 pieces, then we'll get this 20 seconds. So now you can understand what is the difference, in which places we can use this theodolite for greater accuracy, because here the least count is 20 seconds, and in case of compass survey, what we use generally, that is 20 minutes. If you see the compass, there are lots of division is there. Now in between 1 degree, suppose this is 1 degree, this is 2 degree, in between 1 degree you have two lines. That means the minimum value that you can measure, that is 20 minutes. But in this theodolite, here the least count is 20 seconds. That is the main point in case of the theodolite. So is that clear to everyone? Sorry, here I think it is 30 minutes. You just recheck this part in case of compass survey, whether in between this we have only one, like one partition or two division. If we have one division, then I think it should be 30 minutes. So whatever it is, just remember, in case of theodolite, the least count is 20 second. So it is very very small. So as this is 20 seconds, so we'll have very higher accuracy. So on such cases, we can use the theodolite. So is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So yes. So now I will tell you about the angle. What is the angle measurement? So basically, in compass survey, what we have done is basically we have determined the horizontal angle. Suppose we have this, if we have this kind of any area or zone, and if we have these two places at a particular height, if we have these places at a particular height, and suppose my compass is at this location, okay, so this is the base point of those 2 points. So if we measure this angle, this is basically the horizontal angle. And what is the vertical angle? Vertical angle is this. You can see from the top level, if I measure this angle, and for this case it is nearly at the same level. If we measure this angle, these two are the vertical angle. So this is the horizontal and this is the vertical. You can see this red line, with respect to the red line and this black line, whatever the angle we have, that is the vertical, and in between those two black lines what we have, that is the horizontal angle. Now in theodolite we can determine both horizontal and vertical angle. And vertical angle. So it is like simply height and distance method. It is like simply height and distance method. Suppose you have a tower at this point. Suppose you have a tower at this point, and suppose you have placed your machine over here. Okay, so you don't need to climb at this top point. What you do, you simply determine this distance. You simply determine this angle. Suppose this is theta, and suppose you know this value x. So it is very simple to determine, because what you know, sine theta equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos theta equals to base by hypotenuse. So here we will use this one because we know the value of base. We know the value of base, that is x, and we know the value of theta. So we can determine the value of this hypotenuse, that is this one, this is h, or rather we can directly determine this height as well if we use a tan. Let us use a tan, I think that will be more better. If you need to determine this height, so you directly can write tan theta. Tan theta equals to, if you write this as y, so y by x. You know the value of theta, you know the value of x, so simply x into tan theta will give you the value of y, and that is simply the height of the tower. So using this measure instrument, in which instrument? That is the theodolite. Now using this theodolite you can measure this vertical height. Previously you have used the compass, so in that compass it is not possible. It is possible to determine this horizontal distance, but yeah, the vertical distance can't be measured using that, right? So that is why that is the more important thing in theodolite survey. Okay, now let's not make it very complicated, let us make it simple. Now I will first show you the some some photos or some images of that instrument theodolite to make you comfortable understanding this thing. Till now what I have discussed, is it clear? এখন অবধি যতটা ডিসকাস করলাম, is that clear? That example and what is the difference, what is the accuracy level in this theodolite, is that clear up to this point? Just tell me. এখন অবধি যেটা বললাম ক্লিয়ার আছে সবার কাছে? দেবলীনা, রাজদীপ, শুভম?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So let us start showing the note that I have made for you. Just a second. Just give me 1 second. I just convert the Word file to PDF because the format I have made, that is in Word format. So just I will convert that. Because when I mark on the Word file, it will not work. Marking is done on PDF file, so that is why I need to convert that. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so as I have told you, we have started the chapter that is a theodolite survey. So here we have some description what we are going to learn in this topic. So theodolite, you can see a theodolite is an instrument which is used primarily to measure angles, both horizontal and vertical. Let us zoom in. Is this visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So it is also used for many other subsidiary work during surveying, such as setting up an intermediate point between intervisible points, establishment of intervisible point, prolonging a line, laying out a traverse, etc. So as we know that when you use the compass, we basically make some traverse using some lines. We make some traverse, right? Like this, we have made some traverse. In the previously we have used the compass. Now you are using the theodolite. Now, how many types of theodolite? There are basically these two types of, primarily we have the theodolite. Total station, I will told you what is total station. Also images will be there. So first one is the transit theodolite. Okay. So what is the term transit and why it is used, that will I will also tell you. And vernier, this word is given over here because if you are coming off from science background or in diploma first year, if you gone to a lab, then I think you have seen the vernier, slide calipers and screw gauge, this kind of instrument. I don't know, these labs are in 12th level I have done, but in diploma whether it is present or not, I don't know. Have you gone through those experiments using the slide calipers or screw gauge, vernier, this thing? Have you familiar with this thing? So the diploma first year ki
হ্যাঁ স্যার হয়েছিল
chilo.
এক্সপেরিমেন্ট
Okay.
হয়েছিল।
So okay. So it will make you comfortable with when I am showing you the scale of vernier scale and like normal main scale reading, vernier scale reading, how to take the reading. Those things are we need to use at the time of taking the measurement in the site. Okay. So, and transit theodolite, and theodolite is the instrument that I have told. Now, what is the images of the theodolite, the 3D view of the theodolite I will show you. I have a beautiful video. I have shortlisted that and I have put that link in this PDF. So, you need to, no need to search for this. Now, digital theodolite, these two theodolite we have in our college. We have this vernier theodolite as well as this digital theodolite. So, as by name you can you know that in digital theodolite the data is shown using digital screen, and the vernier theodolite you need to see by your eyes and take the realistic reading. Okay, so these are the two difference. Other things are same, similar, like accuracy is near to same, but yeah, in digital theodolite I think more accuracy is there, but yeah, in vernier theodolite it is 20 seconds. Total station is basically combination of EDM. Remember this thing very carefully, EDM and theodolite. Now I have told you the purpose of using this EDM is to measure the length, and the purpose of using this theodolite is to measure the angle. So when you can measure both angle and length, that means you are using the total station. That is the instrument which is used to make the stadium. So in the total station we have both the theodolite and we have the EDM. So using both EDM and theodolite we can make this total station. Okay, now coming to the in detail, here it is shown the vernier or transit theodolite. This is the most commonly used, and in this type of instrument observations are taken using the principle of vernier calipers. The precision of this type of instrument values ordered to of 10 second to 20 second. You can see, as I have told, 20 second. There are some instruments are there which can be accurate up to 10 second as well. Now, a typical vernier theodolite as shown figure, this is the figure I have shown over here. Now, you can see the figures, it will at least some portion clear your concept. Now, you can see this is the tripod. I hope you see in the lab as well. If you go into a lab in our survey department, so these are the basically tripod. Above tripod, we have this thing. Okay, this is called the tribet, and let us show you the zoom view. You can see here some portion zoom over here. So here we have a scale. Here we have from the top, if you see from the top, here is a screen. If you see in this portion, there is a scale provided by which you can measure the horizontal angle. You can see there is a plate. Using this we can measure the horizontal angle. Okay, and you can see this is the telescope. This telescope can be rotated in this like circle. That means it can be go upward and this portion go downward, or vice versa. So using this telescope we can measure the vertical angle. Remember, this this part can be rotated horizontally either by this direction or by this direction, and this like the telescope what you have watching over here, it can be go upward and downward, and when it can be rotated up to 360 degree. Remember, when this telescope can be rotated up to 360 degree, that means complete circle can be rotated, that theodolite is called the transit theodolite. So what is transit and non-transit theodolite? In which theodolite this telescope can be rotated up to a full swing, that means maybe a 360 degree. So that is called the transit theodolite. You can see in this side view, this is something like this, and here the scale is provided in this circle. You can see the scale is provided over here. The same circle is present in the lower portion as well. In this portion the same circle is present. So in the lower circle you can able to determine the horizontal angle, and this like this top circle where this like telescope is present, here you can take this vertical angle. That is the measurement process using the theodolite. Okay, so at least some portion it is clear how the theodolite looks like and how you take the measurement. At least some portion, is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So this is the sectional view. This is the sectional view. You can see the telescope is cutted in this direction to see the inside, what it's present inside. It's not properly like section. We can see here, you can see the bubble tube and some adjustment are there. The adjustment position is, it is too much old compared to new one. It is too much old type of verniers theodolite. I will show you what we have in our college and how it looks like. And this is the digital theodolite. This kind of same theodolite we have in our college as well. You can see here we have this tripod in the lower portion, and using this 3 screw, there is a 3 screw here, and another in the back portion we have another screw. Using this 3 screw, we need to make it in proper level. Proper leveling should be done firstly using this tripod. Preliminary leveling has to be done. Then using these 3 screw, we need to properly adjust the leveling of this theodolite. Then you can see this portion can be rotated. This portion can be rotated either this direction or this direction, any one direction. And this telescope can be also rotated either top or bottom. Okay. So this is the concept of digital theodolite. You can see the readings has been should be shown over here. So it is very simply to handle and it is very much accurate. We have this theodolite as well in our college. Now, now coming to the total station. I have told you this total station. So this is an electronic instrument. In this instrument, all the parameters required to observe during the surveying can be obtained. So you can see all the parameters. So all the parameter means it may be point. It is basically point, several points. Suppose in our college we have seen this kind of field, na? And here we have the stadium. Here we have the stadium, something like this. Something like this. We have the stadium. So here we have the road, and here we have the college. Here we have the college. So what happened? Suppose in this position, someone is taking the reading using this total station. He will take the reading on this point, on this point, on this point, on this point, on each and every point to make the boundary of the field. Okay. We have taken all these points. So someone is standing over here. Someone is standing over here by looking at this point. Okay. And he is taking the readings on each and every point. And how they take the reading? Someone is standing with a staff. Someone is standing with a staff on those each and every places. Okay. Each and every places, and they will take the reading using this total station instrument. Now when in a particular job you have taken all the points, so what happened? That point is this is the total station. This is the view of the total station what we have in our college. Okay, this is the display, and this is the, you can see the portion. It is similar like a kind of theodolite where you can measure the vertical as well as the horizontal angle as well as the distance. So EDM plus theodolite. Now what I am saying, when you take this kind of point, okay, so when you just copy the file, when you extract the file from this total station machine, there is a, when you open this cap, you can see na, there is a cap. Same thing we have in our college. When you open this cap, you can insert the battery over here. This is the place where you can insert the battery, and also data cable can be also plugged in. Data cable, you already know the data cable, what we have using our mobile phone as well. So when you insert the data cable, and insert to your computer. Connect using your computer. So in AutoCAD, you will get to find all the points like this. When you just extract the file and connect that using the AutoCAD, you can find all the points like this. And so what you will do, I have already told you to make a spline or to make a line. The spline is basically used to make the arc line. Okay, so the line using some points. So when you take the spline, the command is SPL enter. When you press this like command, then you just need to press the point. Suppose you press this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this and this. It will automatically create an arc using this point. So in such a way, the field after taking the data, we can do the like same thing using the AutoCAD software. You can do the other thing as well, like first you make the plan in AutoCAD, like you have suppose made the field like this, and you take the points, user take the points, and you same point can be marked on a field in the opposite process. That means in this machine you have put it all the points, okay, using the data cable. Then you are instructing one person to just to just mark those places, okay, using the ranging rod or using that instrument. There is a prism is there to take the data. There is a prism. I will show you later when I will give a brief description on this total station. Right now you just understand in the total station we can do each and every type of work of surveying. We can take the linear measurement, we can take the angular measurement, we can take the distance, we can determine each and everything. So this is the special instrument about the total station. Now I will come to our main part, that is the vernier theodolite. Now these are the parts of vernier theodolite. I will definitely show you in the image as it is beautifully marked over here. You can see the image. This is a cross-sectional representation of theodolite, basically vernier theodolite. So here you can see the tripod leg. So tripod you have seen in the image, it is continuous tripod. There is another part in the opposite direction. There are 3 tripods, as the name you can see, tripod leg. Then I have the tripod head. Sorry. This is the tripod head. You can see after the tripod leg we have the tripod head. Then we have the trivet. Trivet, better you can say trivet. So after the trivet, you have seen some leveling screw. In the digital theodolite, I have shown you this leveling screw. So there are 3 leveling screw. So using those leveling screw, you can make the adjustment of for leveling. Okay. Then you have the tri-batch. You can see tri-batch. So in this tri-batch, there are main 2 plates are there by which you are taking the measurement. There is lower plate and there is the upper plate. Now remember, in the lower in the lower plate and in the upper plate, these 2 are can be locked and can be unlocked using some clamp. There is some clamp is there by which you can lock the lower plate. That means the rotation, I have told you that it can be rotated horizontally. Now horizontal rotation can be locked and unlocked, because when you take the data, suppose this is A point and this is B point. Now first you take this measurement using some angle, you got some angle. Then you take this B measurement and you got some angle. Then you need to deduct those things. Suppose angle B minus angle A, and you will get this angle value. So definitely after taking the reading, suppose A you got, B you got, you need to lock the reading, because if someone by mistake hold the machine and just move this at a very millimeter level, then also the angle will be vary. So that is why the lock and unlock portion is there on the lower plate and upper plate. Now there are some more things in between that, like vernier AB. there are vernier A and vernier B, which is not clearly shown over here. In the top view, I will show you how the vernier A and what is vernier B. Eyepiece, basically eyepiece is what? By which you can see the telescope. The telescope, it is actually in vertical direction. In the lower side you need to watch, and the upper side, it is the object side. So here you need to see through this side. You need to watch at the eyepiece, and from this objective, like object vane, from which you can see the particle or the material which you need to bisect. This is the telescope. You can see there is a altitude bubble. Altitude bubble is basically to see whether this plane is perfectly in horizontal or not. There are lots of bubble tubes. There are bubble tubes in this portion also as well. You can see the plate level. Plate level, to see the plate whether it is in perfectly horizontal or not. Here it is the altitude bubble, that means to see that whether this plane, you can see this plane, this trunnion axis, you can see this trunnion axis, with respect to which axis this telescope is rotating. This, by using this axis, the telescope is rotating, so that is called the trunnion axis. Now whether this plane is in horizontal or not, to check that we need to use this altitude bubble. Okay, so I think by using this image, after this we need to see the 3D image, then only I can show you some more details on this. Okay, so there are the individual part is described over here. The leveling head, you can see the leveling screw and the other things which are included in this leveling head. It is the lowermost part of the theodolite. It consists of two parallel horizontal plates separated by three leveling screw. So what are okay, you can see this image. This is the actual image, or this is the instrument that we have in our college. This is not very much clear, but let us see how you can explain this. So here you can see this is a plate is holded by this person. Okay, now in the lower portion we have another this circular plate. Now the main plate is placed over this top portion. Here we have the scale. The scale I have marked previously, that scale is provided inside this. Okay, that is the scale. Now by which we can take the measurement. And this is the zoom view. You can see this is the telescope. Here you need to see from this side. Okay, and here you, someone is standing over here to bisect the ranging rod. And here you can see some number of clamp is provided. You can see there is one screw, there is another screw, there is another screw, and another screw is not visible from this side. So this screw is basically the lower clamp screw, or you can see the lower plate clamp. When you lock this screw, when you lock this clamp, what happens? The lower plate will be locked. The lower plate will be locked. Let me show you how you can take the measurement from the theodolite. So yes, let me show you a drawing. This is the circle, and I have told you the vernier, right? So here we have vernier A and here we have vernier B. So what is vernier A and vernier B? Actually there is small opening is provided over here like this, and here we have some readings in vernier scale, and here we have the main scale reading. In this place we have the main scale reading. Now remember, this main scale, you can see the main scale, let me show once again. The main scale is connected through the vernier A, and the another scale, that is the lower plate. The lower plate is connected through the vernier B. Let me explain once again. Let us complete the drawing first. Okay, what I'm saying is this is the main scale and this is the vernier scale. Now suppose at initial position when the both plate are locked, I have told about two plates, lower plate and upper plate. Now the lower plate, when I locked this lower plate, what happened? The upper plate is free. The upper plate can be rotated. That means only this portion, sorry, only this portion can be rotated. That means if I rotate the device, that is the theodolite, it will move like this. It will move like this. So what happened? I can measure this angle. Now I am saying about vernier A and vernier B. So basically same reading you can get from A and from B. It is just in the opposite direction. If you the angle value will be same. If this is theta1, here it will be also theta1. So that is the concept of when you lock this lower plate and when you just free this upper plate. There are two screws are there. Actually these are very important when you do the practical. In theoretical portion, why I am saying this, because at the time of when I show you in the lab, then it is very much helpful for you. When you, it is very simple. There are two screws are there. For lower plate there is a locking screw, there is upper plate there is a lock screw. When you unlock this upper plate and lock this lower plate, when you take the angle, it will be the angle. Now when the lower plate is free, when this one is free and this upper plate is locked, then what happened? All together they will rotate. All together. That means if this is the main scale and if this is the vernier scale, now if you rotate like this, now it will both together will rotate like this. That means both are connected. This is the upper and the lower plate. If they connected, both together they will rotate. This one is also rotating and this one is also rotating. So the so what is the main condition? In which condition we need to take the reading? This condition we need to take the reading. So the lower plate will be locked and the upper plate will be free. In this condition we need to take the reading. That is the way how you can take the reading using the theodolite. Now there are some screw and you can see there is some eyepiece is provided so that those who have having some power in their eyes, they can adjust that. Okay, for better accuracy, these are provided both in this vertical position as well as this horizontal position. You can see in the horizontal position also it is provided in the both side. And here you can see, and here you can see this is the bubble tube in the top portion to make this plane in horizontally, and there is another bubble tube here to make this plane horizontal. This is the representation, and this is the tangent screw. You can see this is the tangent screw. So what is the meaning of tangent screw? Suppose you need to rotate this instrument. You need to rotate this instrument either horizontally or vertically, or this telescope can be rotated horizontally or vertically. Now I am giving the example using this telescope because it is more better. So when you want to rotate this telescope, what you will do? You will unlock the screw first. In this side, it is in the opposite direction. So that is why it is not visible. In the opposite side, what happened? You can unlock this. Let us see some other images if we have. Yes, you can see in this image, this is the clamp. If you unlock this telescope can be go downward or upward. You can see this one. Is this visible to all of you? এটা দেখা যাচ্ছে তো? Hello.
হ্যাঁ স্যার, হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Okay, so when you unlock this, this telescope can be go downward or upward. And for better adjustment, what I am saying about the like tangent screw, this is the tangent screw. Tangent screwটা কখন ইউজ হবে, যখন খুব মিনিমাম আমাকে মুভমেন্ট করতে হবে। দ্যাট মিন্স আফটার লকিং দিস মেন স্ক্রু, দ্যাট ইজ দ্য লক স্ক্রু ফর দিস টেলিস্কোপ, ইউ ক্যান ইউজ দিস ট্যানজেন্ট স্ক্রু ফর একদম মিনিমাম মুভমেন্টের জন্য। মানে ধর একদম কাছাকাছি চলে গেছি বাইসেক্ট, জাস্ট একটু মুভ করতে হবে। ফর দ্যাট কেস উই ক্যান ইউজ দিস ট্যানজেন্ট স্ক্রু। এন্ড এইখানে দেখ খুব ভালো ক্লিয়ার দেখা যাচ্ছে এই স্কোপ গুলো। বাই ইউজিং দ্যাট উই ক্যান টেক দ্য রিডিং ফ্রম দিস মেন স্কেল। মানে হরাইজন্টাল যখন অ্যাঙ্গেল নেব তখন এই জায়গাটাই ভ্যালু গুলো শো করে করবে, আর এই জায়গাটা আমরা ভালো করে ভিউ করে দেখতে পারবো। এই ভিউটা খুব ভালো আছে। সো and standard A frame, there is a term standard A frame. This এই যে ফ্রেমটা আছে, this is called the standard A frame. Okay, on which frame this telescope is basically there. So এটা হচ্ছে standard A frame. Now vernier frame and this thing, these are the internal parts. You can see the trinion axis. Trinion axis হচ্ছে এই যে, this axis is basically the trinion axis, যেই অ্যাক্সিসের রেসপেক্টে এই টেলিস্কোপটা রোটেট হচ্ছে, ঠিক আছে, that is the trinion axis. The telescope, the vertical circle, everything I have told. Vertical circle is this circle, এই যে এই সার্কেলটা যেটা আছে, this is the vertical circle. This is the vertical circle. And what other thing, altitude bubble. Altitude bubble I have also told আগের ভিউটাই আছে। This one is the altitude bubble. You can see this is the altitude bubble. Here you have a bubble tube, that is the altitude bubble. আর কি আছে, the screw, the leveling screw, the clamp screw and the tangent screw. So leveling screw is the এই যে এই নিচের যে তিনখানা স্ক্রু যেটা আমি প্রথমে বলেছিলাম, these three screw, these are the leveling screw. Then like clamp screw and tangent screw. Clamp screw হচ্ছে এই হাতের পেছনে যেগুলো, যে স্ক্রু গুলো দেখতে অনেকটা এমনি, the shape of the screw is something like this. Okay, the view of the screw is something like this. Okay, we have this kind of shape. And একটা আছে smooth surface, মানে almost smooth, that is the tangent screw. মানে why they made this kind of shape, এই স্ক্রু গুলো এইভাবে বানানোর একটা কারণ আছে, because when you are watching this machine না, when you are watching this machine, that means when you are watching this telescope, it is not possible কি বারবার আমি কোন স্ক্রুটায় হাত দিচ্ছি দেখে দেখে করব। So to feel that screw, মানে তুই এমন মানে যখন প্র্যাকটিস হয়ে গেলে এমন হবে কি when you touch this screw, obviously the sensation that we have after touching this kind of screw, definitely this one will having a different feeling, right? So that is why they made those screw in such a way that without watching that screw we can feel that কি কোন স্ক্রুটাই আমি কখন ইউজ করতে হবে। So that is the thing. After watching that thing, we can use the tangent screw, we can use the lock, we can screw the unlock screw. That is the thing. Now clamp screw, there are lower plate clamp, upper plate clamp or vertical plate clamp. Lower plate is same thing যেটা আমি বললাম, this is a lower plate, opposite upper plate, and এখানে vertical clamp, এই যে এই vertical clamp screw. So all the type of screws has been done over here. The same thing shown over here, the vertical plate clamp screw, and yeah, same. This is the vertical plate clamp screw, you can see. And the tangent screw, here we have this tangent screw for this telescope, and the lower portion এর জন্য tangent screw গুলো আগে দেখিয়েছিলাম, এই যে tangent screw. Now in this image I think it is very much clear. You can see this is one tangent screw. Okay, and this is one plate, like clamp, plate clamp, lower plate and upper plate, এখানে একটা আছে and this side একটা আছে। এটা ল্যাবে করতে গেলে আরো বেশি ক্লিয়ার হবে when you able to touch this instrument and we can play with this instrument, that will give you more exposure. And one more thing, remember when you fix this instrument, your eye level should be at this position. Now you remember, when your eye level is at this position, this bubble tube is up higher than your eye level, right? So how could you see this bubble tube? That is why this mirror is provided. You can see this mirror is provided. We can rotate the mirror. What happened? আমরা যদি এই মিররটাকে একটু এদিকে ঘুরিয়ে দিই, so mirror will be give something like this. এই রকম মিরর হয়ে যাবে. So we can see the mirror from the bottom level. We can see the mirror from this, and by reflection we can see the position of the bubble. That is why this mirror is being provided over here. সবার কাছে ক্লিয়ার তো এখন অবধি যতটা বললাম?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Okay. Now the rifle sight, a very important thing. The rifle sight is provided. What is the rifle sight? Rifle sight is basically if you have bought any kind of gun, নর্মাল যে বাচ্চাদের খেলনাগুলো হয় না, ওখানে দেখবি ফর এমিং পারপাস আমাদের এরকম একটা ভি শেপ করা থাকে, বাই উইচ উই ক্যান সি দ্য aim. That means the instrument that we need to bisect করার জন্য দেখবি আমাদের একটা ভি শেপের করা থাকে বা বাইনোকুলার এমনি দেওয়া থাকে, যাতে কি আমরা দূর থেকে ওটাকে এম করতে পারি ফর এমিং পারপাস। সো দ্যাট ইজ দ্য বাইসেক্ট রাইফেল সাইট। এখানে একটা ভি শেপ জিনিস দেওয়া আছে এই জায়গাটায়, যাতে এখান থেকে আমরা ভিউ করলেই আমরা কন্টিনিউ একটা স্ট্রেট লাইন পেতে পারি, এন্ড দেন স্ট্রেট লাইন উই ক্যান বি বাইসেক্ট দ্যাট রেঞ্জিং রড. That is the rifle sight. Now after that there are some process of temporary adjustment and like how we can adjust in the real sight of this theodolite. Those things are discussed over here. Centering, the leveling, and how those things are. That is very simple thing, like we have done in case of leveling instrument, auto level, dumpy level. ঠিক যেইভাবে আমরা লাইক মেশিনটাকে আমরা ইয়ে করতাম, কি বলে, সেট করতাম in the field, in the same way we need to done over here. The centering, using the plumb bob, the same thing, focusing, those things have to be done over here. Now I am going to share you the 3D view using the link. I have already mentioned the link over here. Let us show you the link. The parts of theodolite. So let us show. Okay, please see the video. It is only 2 to 3 minutes video. What is the instrument that is commonly used for measuring the horizontal and vertical angle? So this is the answer, that is theodolite. You can see the theodolite, and here we are able to learn the essential parts. So this is basically a transit theodolite. Okay, that means the telescope can be rotated in 360 degrees. So this is the telescope, you can see, and it is mounted on a spindle known as Trunnion axis. I have already told about the Trunnion axis, by which it can rotate. This is the one side, it is eyepiece, another side it is object piece. And here is the vertical circle. Here the readings has been shown. You can see the readings has been shown over here from 0 to 360 degree. Maybe it is 0 to 90 as well in all the direction, depending on the type of the telescope. Now this is the about tangential screw. You can see the tangent screw. These two are the verniers. I have told you vernier A and vernier B. These two are those things. Now there is an index frame, this one, or the A frame that I have told you. Now yeah, there is some concept of upper plate and lower plate. You can see the upper plate, and these two all members are the leveling head. That is also known as the triverse plates. So this is the 2D view. of that thing, how it is connected. Here is the scale plate or the lower plate. This is the lower clamp screw and this is the slow motion screw. I have told you lower clamp screw means you need to, when you lock the lower plate, okay, and this is the slow motion, that means the tangent screw. Slow motion means the tangent, that means you need to, when after locking this lower clamp screw, if you need to move a very slight move, for that case you can use this slow motion screw. And there you have the upper clamp screw and this is the slow motion screw. Both cases we have the upper as well as the lower, and both cases we have the tangent screw, that is the slow motion screw, that you can say. And here you have the vernier A and another side we have the vernier B in this position. Here you can see the vernier B. You can see the bubble tube as well. So this is when we place the instrument in the field. And you can see the plumb bob for the centering. Yes, you can see the plumb bob which is hanging from the center to make the center point. So at the center we have the compass. Okay. So what I am discussing. Okay. So till now what I have told, is that clear to everyone? ইনস্ট্রুমেন্টের ব্যাপারে বোঝা গেছে তো?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I am going inside the chapter, that is like how we solve the like numericals based on the which are coming on the semester, those kind of things, and that I will discuss today, because the theoretical portion I have done on this chapter, that is the theodolite. Whatever the theoretical question may be come, that is come from that particular PDF that I have already shown you. It is in downloads I have the thing advanced survey. Yes. না আমি সবাইকে বলছি, suppose this is the line and suppose you have this L, now you know this theta, so এই হাইটটা কত হবে? This height will be L cos theta, and এই ডিসটেন্সটা this will be L sin theta. Now why it is? Because we know sin theta equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos theta equals to base by hypotenuse, and tan theta equals to perpendicular by base. So if you consider this triangle, so consider this one as x. So what is the relation between this h and, sorry, this is h and this height, so h and this perpendicular, h and perpendicular, you can see This is the height. So height is the this one, and oh sorry, I have written the I think opposite thing. It should be L cosine theta, and this is L cos theta. Okay, so let me rewrite once again. This one will be L cos theta, and this one will be L sin theta. Why it is? Because you can see, if you use this thing here, hypotenuse is L, this H is basically L, okay, and this P is basically X. So X equals to L sin theta. So simply you can write over here L sin theta, and similarly in the opposite direction this is L cos theta. So is this thing is clear to all of you? এই জিনিসটা সবার কাছে ক্লিয়ার আছে? আগে বল, তারপরে পরের স্টেপটায় যাচ্ছি। এইটুকু জায়গা ক্লিয়ার আছে? হ্যালো রাজদীপ, জিৎ?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে ওকে ওকে। তো এবারে I will come to the traverse. I will come to the traverse. Suppose I am in the traverse. So suppose I have made a traverse. Suppose this is A, this is B, this is C, this is B, and this is another time this is A. ভালো করে বুঝবে এই জায়গাটা। A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Remember. Now, what happened when you do the traverse? Definitely there is, when you start from this point, suppose you start from A point, you have measured this length, this is L, you have measured this, this is L1, this is suppose L2, this is L3, and this is L4. Now when you do this kind of thing, the traversing, what happened at the last point, the starting point and the ending point, maximum time it is not equal, it is not feasible to be exactly equal when you are using this theodolite. What happened? There is some minimum error. Suppose you have started here, you have ended at this point. Now there is some error in these 2 points. If I zoom this, যদি আমি এই জায়গাটা একটু জুম করি, this is one point and this is another point, and this is the error. You can see the dotted line, this is the error, and this is continuous, and here you have started over here. Okay, now what happened? To minimize the error, this is actually called the closing error. The name of this error is closing error. To minimize the error, the concept is coming. One is the latitude, or you can say latitude and departure. If you can learn these two terms in theodolite survey, everything is very much easy. So what is latitude and what is departure? Very simple. Look, latitude is basically this particular vertical distance. If you make a triangle of this distance is called the latitude. Okay, am I audible? Am I audible? Hello?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
এটাকে বলা হচ্ছে ল্যাটিটিউড। ভালো করে বুঝবি, এই পার্টিকুলার হাইট মানে যেই এররটা হচ্ছে, দিস ইজ দ্য এরর, মেবি ইট ইজ এক্স। সো এইখানে যে ভার্টিক্যাল হাইট বিটুইন দিস 2 পয়েন্ট, দ্যাট ইজ ল্যাটিটিউড, and this horizontal distance, that is called the departure. So what will be the value of x? X is basically root over of L square plus লম্ব স্কয়ার প্লাস ভূমি স্কয়ার is equal to অতিভুজ স্কয়ার, যেটা that is the thing, latitude or departure. Okay, now here this particular angle is theta. Okay, so from we can write that tan theta equals to, we can write tan theta equals to lombo by bhumi. Lombo means the perpendicular by base. This is the perpendicular and this is the base. If you just see this triangle, if you just see this triangle, এখানে পারপেন্ডিকুলার কোনটা? পারপেন্ডিকুলার কোনটা? এটাই তো, কেউ বলবে? হ্যালো হ্যালো হ্যালো, রাজদীপ, জিৎ,
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
বলছি এখানে পারপেন্ডিকুলার কোনটা এই ট্রায়াঙ্গেলটায়?
পারপেন্ডিকুলার এক্সটা, এক্স এর যেটা মানে রেড লট যেটা আছে রেড এ।
না 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 না, এই ট্রায়াঙ্গেলটাকে যদি আমি এখানে ড্র করি, it is something like this, and here this thing we have theta, and এটা হচ্ছে L, summation of L, আর এটা হচ্ছে summation of D. So এটাকে যদি রোটেট করে নে, to make it less complicated, you can rotate this thing something like this. এইটা হয়ে গেল থিটা, এইটা হয়ে গেল তোর সামেশন L, আর এটা হয়ে গেল সামেশন D. এবার বল, আমি জাস্ট কিছুই না, এটাকে রোটেট করলাম, এই সাইডে রোটেট করলাম, সো হোয়াট হ্যাপেন? সো এবার বল এখানে কোনটা লম্ব? দিস ওয়ান ইজ দ্য ভার্টিক্যাল লাইন, সো দ্যাট ইজ দ্য লম্ব, রাইট? পারপেন্ডিকুলার, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, সামেশন ডি, ডিটা যেটা।
হ্যাঁ, আর এইটা হচ্ছে বেস,
বেস এল।
হ্যাঁ, তাহলে tan থিটা ইকুয়ালস টু পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাই বেস, পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাই বেস, তার মানে কি হলো? পারপেন্ডিকুলার ইজ সামেশন অফ d and base is the summation of l.
এল, হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে, নাও আরেকটা জিনিস বলে রাখি, যে কোন কন্ডিশনে এই এররটা থাকবে না, যে ইন হুইচ কন্ডিশন এই এররটা থাকবে না। একটা জিনিস কন্ডিশন হতে পারে, সেটা হচ্ছে when summation d equals to 0, মানে সব কটা ডিপারচার যখন 0 হবে, তার মানে কি এই পয়েন্টটা চলে এলো আমার এখানে। আর when summation n equals to 0, if these two conditions satisfied, that means there are no error, তাই তো? মানে এই দুটো ভ্যালু যদি 0 হয়ে যায়, তাহলেই তো আমার এই দুটো পয়েন্ট কানেক্টেড, রাইট? হ্যালো, বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, হ্যাঁ স্যার।
মানে এই যে সামেশন অফ d, মানে কি যতগুলো ডিপারচার আছে, if we connect those departure, if the value is 0, then this point, মানে এই ডিসটেন্সটা তো থাকছেই না, রাইট? এই ডিসটেন্স থাকছে না। আবার এখানে সামেশন অফ l, মানে অল দ্য ল্যাটিটিউড যদি 0 হয়ে যায়, তাহলে এই ডিসটেন্সটাও থাকছে না। তার মানে কি এই পয়েন্টটা, মানে স্টার্টিং পয়েন্ট আর এন্ডিং পয়েন্ট আমার সেম হয়ে যাচ্ছে, দেন দেয়ার উইল বি নো এরর। সো এইটা একটা কাইন্ড অফ আমাদের কি বলে চেকিং স্টেপ, যে when summation of l equals to 0, then and when summation of d equals to 0, then there will be no error. এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের চেকিং একটা পারপাস, ঠিক আছে? রিমেম্বার, এটা মাথায় থাকবে। হ্যালো হ্যালো, এটা বোঝা গেল? এই যে সামেশন অফ এল বা সামেশন অফ ডি টা 0 হলে, হ্যালো, কই গেলি রে? হ্যালো হ্যালো হ্যালো, রাজীব, জিৎ, শোনা যাচ্ছে? হ্যালো হ্যালো, am I audible? কোনো সাউন্ড আসছে না। হ্যালো,
হ্যাঁ স্যার আসছে, একটু কেটে কেটে, আমার নেটটা খারাপ হয়ে গেছিল।
ও আচ্ছা, মানে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে, মানে আমি ভাবছিলাম যাচ্ছে কিনা সাউন্ড আমার।
আসছে আসছে।
ওকে 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 ওকে, তো এবার দেখ, আর একটু ছোট্ট একটা জিনিস আছে, একটু দেখে নে। সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি এতক্ষণ কি বললাম, হোয়াট আই হ্যাভ টোল্ড কি টু ইম্পর্টেন্ট টার্ম, একটা হচ্ছে ল্যাটিটিউড, একটা হচ্ছে ডিপারচার। একটা হচ্ছে ল্যাটিটিউড, একটা হচ্ছে ডিপারচার। নাও ল্যাটিটিউড মানেটা কি? ল্যাটিটিউড মিন্স এই যে দুটো পয়েন্ট পেয়েছিলাম, ওর একটা ভার্টিক্যাল ডিসটেন্স ছিল, একটা হরাইজন্টাল ডিসটেন্স ছিল। হরাইজন্টাল হচ্ছে ডিপারচার and verticalটা হচ্ছে ল্যাটিটিউড। So same thing, if we take the same concept in graph, এই গ্রাফের কনসেপ্টে যদি আমি দেখি, ভালো করে বুঝবি, সিম্পলি এই দিকটা হচ্ছে ডিপারচার পজিটিভ, আর এদিকটা হচ্ছে ডিপারচার নেগেটিভ। and vertical distance টা কি ছিল ল্যাটিটিউড এখানে ল্যাটিটিউড পজিটিভ এখানে ল্যাটিটিউড নেগেটিভ সো ইন দিস কোয়াড্রেন্ট এই যে কোয়াড্রেন্ট আছে ফার্স্ট কোয়াড্রেন্টে এখানে কি হবে ডিটাও পজিটিভ এন্ড এলটা পজিটিভ এখানে কি হবে ডিটা নেগেটিভ এন্ড এলটা পজিটিভ here d negative l negative here d positive and l negative এই জায়গাটায় কারোর কোনো ডাউট আছে is there any doubt in this place how I made this sign in this all quadrant কোনো ডাউট আছে এই জায়গাটায় কারোর রাজদীপ জিৎ বেদান্তিকা is there any doubt in this place hello 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 just only you tell me is there any doubt in this particular PDF so this is the introductory part later when you go in the depth in and when you solve some numericals then we'll go on those parts okay so I think for today it is better to at least complete up to this portion only now এই PDF টায় কারোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে তহিদ আর রাজদীপ জিৎ এই পিডিএফ টা অবধি কারোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে হ্যালো বেদান্তিকা হ্যালো